What's cracking? What's cracking? What's cracking? What's cracking? Out there with Chris, trying to help Chris get his exercise on. I said, "Oh man, I'm supposed to be live right now. Looking scruffy. I ain't brushed my hair, nothing. I'm supposed to be live right now." What's cracking, man? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Oh, y'all up in here. Y'all up in here. Talk about we ready. Shout out all 100. All 100 came out there and say, hey, we going down to this spot right here. This where we going. Called it like a hawk in the sky. You feel me? Came down there. Came down there just like, hey, that's what I love. That's what I love. Like everybody looking at the same charts. Everybody got their thesis. Everybody, you know what I'm saying, sticking to their script, sticking to their plan. I love it. I love it. I love it. What's happening? What's happening? Who that is? KG say Spy about to see 350 at this rate. You feel me? Whatever it is, let's get it. Let's get it. What's up, Kelvo? Draco. What's going on, everybody? Appreciate y'all for pulling up. What up, Red? What up, Red? Appreciate y'all for pulling up, man. Oh, I love that. I love that. Kareem say he got his shirt today. Now don't put it on the wall like Boogie did, and Boogie told us he still ain't gonna put the shirt on. He stuck it on the wall. hey, hey man. I already shouted out 0100. What's up, Kashaya? What's up, Kashaya? I already shout out 0100. 0100 was on it. He was on it. You know what I'm saying? Called it. Red was on it. Red called it. Who else was on it? A couple people that was giving me levels. If I hey man, I forgot the who else gave me levels or who all shouted out levels on Tim's Tidbit, man. I jalapized, charged to my head, not my heart, man. I'm almost 50. Hey, let's get into it, man. I know why everybody tapped in. Lil Timmy Rogers. Y'all see Lil Timmy Rogers asked me if y'all saw the stories. I see this name all the time, but I never know how to say it. But I see your name all the time. I appreciate it. I'm just going to say Todd. I'm going to say Todd. I was going to try it, but I be messing people's name up. I'm going to say, I see the name all the time, but I was going to try it. That's why I pulled it up. I'm just going to say Todd. I hope you okay with me just saying Todd. What you said? Saw those two railroad tracks on the 15-minute and figured it would fall. Man, you feel me? You feel me? You feel me? Hey, but when I woke up this morning, if y'all saw the story, I woke up this morning, I said, hey, I like this. Matter of fact, let's just get right to the let's go straight to the ES. We're gonna go to the ES, go straight to the ES, and then we're gonna go to the spy and talk the talk on the spy, right? So feel me. Jumping straight to the ES this morning. If y'all seen my story, if y'all didn't see my story, when came this morning, let's say, I think it was somewhere around, nope, it wasn't there. That's too early. It got to be 7. Boom, 7 o'clock right there. That's 7 o'clock candle. Boom. That's what we was looking like this morning when I came in, right? And I was saying we had a daily fair value gap down here. Let's go back and see if we can see when that fair value gap got made. That fair value gap, man, is it March? I can't even go back that far. I'm in May. The low is in May. So I'm thinking that it was in March. Let me put it on daily candles. Yeah. So daily candles, boom. Yeah, so yeah, that's it. End of April. I remember saying that end of March, beginning of April. So the fair value gap was made after the April 2nd candle was made. That's what made. And what I did, if you look here, if y'all looking like Tim, what kind of charting you doing? What I did, this right here was a fair value gap between the 31st and the 2nd, and this was a small fair value gap between the 1st and the 5th. So what I did, I just made one gap instead of drawing one here and drawing one there. They was right on top of each other because the bottom of this gap using that candle and the top of this gap using the same candle. So I just made one big gap. That's why it looked like that. In case anybody wondered, like, what kind of drawing Tim doing? Yeah, so I came on this morning. I said, hey, I'm liking this right here. I like what I see. Let's go ahead and get it out the way. Because if y'all remember on Friday on the weekly wrap up, talk to him. I said, I'm still happy about what I see, but the only concern I got is if we go down to that gap. And I ain't gonna ask nobody to remember that. So I'm gonna pull up the what's name. And while I pull that up, hold on for a second, y'all. Let me take this. I got to get this thing off of whatchamacallit. I got to put that on Sim. Y'all know, I don't know how I do. I had to put that thing on Sim. Okay, I ain't gonna ask nobody to remember it. So let's go look at it. So I was saying I was worried about I was not say word, but this full gap over here. I said it's a full gap there, and then it's a fair value gap there. That's what, and that's when we closed over here on this date. Let me put I still got my markings up there. The only thing I took off was the closure below 410. Cause so we definitely got that. Last week I was happy not to see a close below 410. It was showing strength. The market was showing strength, right? Once we did all that, once we wicked up off of that a couple times, I said, okay, the market acting like it want to go lower. And the reason why I was like it's acting like it want to go lower is because we never actually cleared these lows right here. That's too close for me to get to some lows and not be the lows that you want to hit. Like ICT say, right, we coming down here and we just sweeping the lows. I want to, I want to blow them. I want to run them over. This is running lows. Today, let me get that out of the way. I got that all up in y'all way. I'll leave the lines on. I'll just get rid of the last one. Right? This right here is running lows. This right here, that's sweeping. Yeah, we sweeping, you know what I'm saying? And we sweeping these lows here, but we got too close to these, and that's why I said this gap right here, this full gap and this fair value gap was a concern to me. I like we may go down there to get that. And I said I would love to see us go down in the beginning of the week and get it on up later. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why I was saying that, we got CPI coming out, I think Wednesday. It's CPI Wednesday. Somebody put in the chat and let me know if I'm right. It's CPI Wednesday. I think we got CPI coming up. You know what I'm saying? And so I was like, I want to get down early because if I'm bullish on a week, I want to start the week off weak. You know what I'm saying? Because in the past, through my back testing, and you know what I'm saying, something I learned from ICT, if we gonna be bullish, usually around Monday and Tuesday is when we make the week low. You feel me? So it's like, that's why I was like, I want to go ahead and get in. When I got up this morning and seeing we was like down, we was all the way, we was right at what that was Red was talking about last week. Right here where I got this this gold line right here. When me and Red had was it Red or 100? Somebody said it, but it was like, I was like, that's why. And when I pulled it up, I was like, that's the exact place where I got. That ain't when I moved it. I done moved it now, but we had a line marked. We was looking at the same thing, right? I done moved the line now. The line is on the low now. So I done moved it. But we was looking at the same thing. But let me get back on track here. 7 o'clock in the morning. Come on, Tim. That's 10 o'clock. All right, 7 o'clock in the morning. Here we go. Golly, that's still. Am I on the right day? Now, hold up, man. I done went to the wrong day, man. Let me get myself together. May 9th, right here. I done went way over there to the 6th. There you go. All right, now. Get yourself together, Tim. Stop acting like a rookie. 7 o'clock in the morning. So here we go. We selling down. And I was like, okay, let's go ahead and get it. I was like, this is the low that I'm looking at. And this is the fair value gap that I'm looking at, that I'm thinking we going to. That's the same one that translate. I said all that, waste all the time to say that's the same one that translate over to the SPY that I was talking about on Friday on the weekly wrap up. Y'all y'all bear with me, right? So what Kevin said, we hit a weekly order block. I ain't even look for that, but I look at the weekly and say, I believe you if you said it. We going to 415, 430. I see now. Let's get it. Let's get it. Shout out 100. 100 EA. 100 say we going to 415, 430. Let's get it. You feel me? I'm still bullish, so I'm with you. And to answer little Timmy Rogers, no, my thesis ain't changed. Because what I always say, you got to go down to go up. You feel me? Okay, so let's get back into the price action. Tim, stay on topic, right? So that's the story I gave, right? So we came in, and I also gave the story. We had started. Let me drop down to 15-minute real quick. Doing it play by play from what I saw today. Once the market opened up, 8:45, right, 9:15. All right, the market opened right here. The market was dilly-dallying around, doing all this right here. It was just dilly-dallying around today. Dilly-dallying around. It was giving some fake me outs, right? It was giving some fake me outs. It was coming up. It came real close to breaking this structure right here. You know what I'm saying? Didn't quite get it. Dilly-dally around. Sold down real hard. Broke this swing low. You know what I'm saying? Broke this swing low right here. Boom. Right? Broke that swing low. Came up. It ain't give me no entry that I like. It ain't give me nothing. Drop down to a 5-minute. When we broke that swing low, right here. When we broke this swing low over here, we came down. It ain't give me no entry that I like to go short. I ain't see none that I like to go short. I went on what's now? I said we came down and we fell short, right? If you see right here, we came over here to this order block right here and we bounced back up off it. So I said if we break this high over here, I was looking to go long. But if we didn't break this high, I was looking for it to come down and attack these equal lows. You know what I'm saying? That's why I put that line there. I put that line there because I was like, this my equal lows point. I was looking for it to attack them equal lows. I was like, if we don't break this high, I'm looking for it to come down here and attack these equal lows. Once we came down and attacked the equal lows, y'all see my 11 o'clock line right here. This one I knock off, as my daddy used to say. This one I get off. It never came back. We had a smidgen of a fair value gap right there once we broke them equal lows right there. It's on the 5-minute, right? But we never got back up to it. Here we go, 11 o'clock. It ain't never give me no reason to go short. And you know what I'm saying? Before it was time for me to get off, because I was like, okay, we're going to go into that lunchtime dilly-dally, and I don't want to go short unless it's a really, really good entry. You know what I'm saying? And with this little itty-bitty fair value gap, it ain't give me no reason to go short, right? So I chilled out. I started watching. I set an alert on my phone for the SPY. If it hit 398, I set the alert to pop up on my watch. If the SPY hit 398, I was going to try to scale in to some more positions. You know what I'm saying? I end up getting into some 405 calls. You know what I'm saying? After we got down there to 308, I got into some 405 calls on the spot. That was my next scale in spot, right? That was my next scale in spot. I end up picking up some Tesla I bought a share of Tesla for my mama account. I said I like Tesla at 800. I said that probably about 3 weeks to a month ago. I like Tesla at 800. So when it was dropping today, I put in an order to get one share at 795. I got picked up because I was gonna put 750, but I was like, I ain't gonna press my luck. I just put it in for 795 because I said I like it at 800. Put it in, so I got one share of Tesla for my mama account, and I scaled in and got I got some 405 calls. I can't remember if I got it for June 17th or I got it for May 20th. I might have got it I think I got it for May. I got it for May, and the reason why I got it for May is because the stuff I already been scaling into, starting to take some drawdown because I got some really good prices on the stuff I was scaling into. So it's starting to take some drawdown. So I got the May, because the May is going to move faster. The premium on the May is going to move faster. So, you know what I'm saying? If we get a sideways day tomorrow, or if we get a small bump, I really don't want a down day as far as lower than the low that we took today. Then I'm cool with, you know what I'm saying, sideways, whatever, because I'm understanding the CPI and people probably waiting for CPI. But that's what I did as far as like scaling in, right? Then I came back later in the day, right? It was like, what time was it? It wasn't 1 o'clock. It was almost 1 o'clock. It was all, and I came in, and you see I marked this fair value gap right here. This is a 15-minute fair value gap. Let me pop up the 15 minutes. I marked this 15-minute fair value gap right here. It was made between 12:30 and 1 o'clock. So it had to be after 1 o'clock because the fair value gap was there. So it was after 1 o'clock. It was, you know what? It was probably before 1:30 because it was a green candle. It was a green candle. No, it wasn't. It was, yeah, it wasn't no green candle. It was a green candle, but it wasn't this green candle, right? So here we go. I made this fair value gap here, and I was looking to go short. And if y'all don't know, whenever I make a fair value gap on the 15-minute, the first thing I do is drop down to the 5-minute to see if it's a fair value gap within it. If it's a 5-minute fair value gap within that 15-minute fair value gap, the 5-minute fair value gap is my entry. That's my entry point. That's just my style of trading it. The 5-minute fair value gap is my entry point. So I marked them out, and then y'all know what I did. Fell asleep. My wife called me. My wife called me at like 3:05, 3:10. And I was like, man, I'm glad you called me because it's time to go get Timothy. You know what I'm saying? And as you see over here, the fifth at the what is this right here? 3:05, it hit it. 3:10, it hit it again. The 3:10 candles, the 3:15 candle, the 3:20 candle, all four of these candles right here hit my entry point. But it was time to go get Junior. I went back here trading. And then it sold off real nice. It would have been a good entry, but I had it marked and everything, but I fell asleep. Didn't get back here. Like, yeah, because I usually try to come back here about 2:30. You know what I'm saying? To try to see if I can get me an afternoon trade. But I fell asleep. It was time to go get Junior and it sold off. Right? So that's the price action for the day. That's what I was looking at. I didn't get the go long because it didn't hit my spot. It didn't give me a short that I liked before 11. And then the short that I liked for the afternoon, I fell asleep and didn't take it. And as you see, it would have been a perfect entry. Coulda, shoulda, woulda. If it was a fifth, we'd all be drunk. Now, why am I still bullish if we selling off like that? So for the short term, why I'm still bullish is once we got down to this fair value gap, this daily fair value gap here, and shout out who that was. Kevo, did Kevo say we hit a weekly breaker? Let's check that out. See if this gonna give it to me. I don't know how to look at them. I don't know how to look at them breakers good, but for me, looking at a breaker, it would be an order block that got violated. So we closed here. This right here, probably. I don't know. I don't know how to look at the breakers that good, but because this right here, this would be a weekly order block here because we got that, and then we got a sort of a gap up in there. Once we trade, yeah, it's a gap up in there once we traded through it, so that would qualify as a weekly order block. Over in this area where we at right now, until we got down to here, right there. If we fill the gap all the way, I could see that right there. And that would still be an order block because it hadn't been violated. So that'll be an order block. So I don't know. Let's move on. Tell me where it's at, cuzzo. I don't know everything. Pull my coattail. Okay, so on the short time frame, why I'm still bullish on the short time frame. On the short time frame, why I'm still bullish is because once we got into the daily order block down here, I mean this daily fair value gap right here, right? We wicked up off it hard, and then peep how this is the 1600 candle, the close of day. Peep how the close of day respected the area of where the order block was, how the order block was formed. Now let me go back. Peep right here. This is where we closed it. Let me put a line there so I can show you what I'm talking about. Put a line right on the close of the day, right? And then we're gonna go back to when the, let me set it to the daily time frame. We're gonna go back to when the order block was formed, right? Boom. Blow it up a little bit bigger. Back to when the order block was formed, right here. See this right here? It's like the body of the candle stayed above the fair value gap. It wicked into it, and then the body of the candle stayed, it pulled back up. It pulled back up out of that. You see what I'm saying? It pulled back. It didn't stay. It closed on the up move. You see what I'm saying? And like they was able to get the price down here, but they wasn't able to keep the price down there. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, the buyer stepped in, and the body of the candle stayed on the outside of the fair value gap. You see what I'm saying? Where it closed at. The body of the candle closed on the outside of the fair value gap going up. You know what I'm saying? That's reason one why I'm still bullish on it, right? If in the short term, right? Reason two why I'm still bullish on it in the short term. I don't know if y'all remember, but when Friday, I think it was Friday, when I did the statistics on when the SPY fall this much within these many days, the forward projection was I think it was like a 70% chance of being positive. Like every time frame from like a week later to a month later, 6 months, 3 months later, the further you went out, the more your chances grew of it being positive just based off the statistics. So looking at the price action, you know what I'm saying? Once we touch this fair value gap, now that we done really ran the lows, it's like we wicked up off it. You see what I'm saying? We wicked up off it, and looking at in the after hours, we still pushing up. Let me check the after hours and see what the after hours looking like. Cause that was my and we got a 15-minute breaking structure right there. We in the after hours, so that's still helping me out. But we ain't out the woods yet because we also got a 15-minute fair value gap right there. So, you know what I'm saying? This right here is the short-term reason why I'm still bullish on it, because we got to a point that I said I was watching for us to potentially sell down to. I was willing to take that. I'm scaling in. I'm willing to take that. Now, what would change my mind? Let's pop the old Spylene up. What would change my mind and make me not be bullish at this time? What would change my mind and will not be bullish at this time is if this week we decide we want to slide down, take care of this little fair value gap, and start running for these lows right here. If we start running for these lows right here, everybody and their mama gonna give up the ghost. Everybody and their mama go give up the ghost, man. These people gonna be like, that's it, I throw in the towel. They gonna give up the ghost. You know, now as far as for like, but the stuff I already scaled into, I'm in it. I'm in it to win it right now. The only thing that I got not really concerned, but the only thing I would be worried about if we came down and started running at these lows up under this here, which is, move out the way, Ad, so I can see that date. Up under these March 25th, 2021 lows, if we tried to run these, the only thing I would be concerned with is my 405 call for May 20th. That's the only thing I'll be concerned with. But my January 2024s, my January 2023s, my June 2023s, my June 2022s, I won't be concerned with none of those. You see what I'm saying? Because I bought the time. You know what I'm saying? I'm buying it on discount. I ain't buying it up here at a premium and wanting to get, I'm buying it at a deep discount. Let me see. Them 4.5s that I bought today, from like, we gonna go from the high. We gonna go from the high to the close. We ain't gonna go all the way to the low. We're just gonna go to the close. That's 17% off the high. You see what I'm saying? I got them 4.5s, 17% off the highs. You see what I'm saying? So deep discount. Deep discount. So and who that was that said we going to 415, 430. You know what I'm saying? If we come back up here to this fair value gap right there, teach me how to dug it. Teach me how to dug it. Everybody love it. Everybody love it. You feel me? Come on, man. Stop playing. Stop playing. That's all I got for the price action review, man. What we talk about in the chat? What we talk about in the chat? Let me back up. But oh yeah, you say ain't the bullish trend broken at this point? The news ain't positive. Yeah, the bullish trend broken. Yeah, the bullish trend is broken. But just like when you just like when you got a bullish trend, you have down, you know what I'm saying? You have down short-term downtrends during a bullish trend. Just like in a bearish trend, you're gonna, and statistically, based off of all the research I've done and based off of, you know what I'm saying, stuff that I get from like my financial advisor, right? During bearish trends, the market has like bigger rallies during downtrends. The rallies be drastic. You see what I'm saying? So even if and then if you look at the trend, now that we still in a downtrend, right? Well, at first, this was the trend line for the downtrend. See how steep that is? This was the trend. Now that we still in the downtrend, right? Now that we still in the downtrend, in matter of fact, today we just broke back below that same downtrend, right? Look how non-steep that downtrend is. You see what I'm saying? So the downtrend is getting weaker. The steepness of the downtrend is getting more and more shallow. You see what I'm saying? So the downtrend getting weaker as far as like how strong of a sell-off it is. It's not as strong of a sell-off no more. You see what I'm saying? So even though we still in the downtrend, I'm still bullish right now because, like I say, you got to sell down to go back up. Now, we done came down here. We done picked up a whole lot of liquidity up under these lows right here. We done been under there 1, 2, 3, 4 days. This fourth day that we done been under there, it went deep. And it went back and filled in all these imbalance. We took care of 2 imbalances in one shot. Because the top of this candle right here, see that 398 right there? That was my my alert that I set to say if we get to this point, if we feel this fair value, if we feel this gap and then feel this fair value gap right here, that's when I want to try to scale in. And boop, my alert went off. Burp, it went off. I got it. I like them 415 spot for 6. Let me get out of Delvin. I like them 415 spot 617. Missed getting in today due to meeting, but on high watch. Yeah, that'll be love. That'll be love even tomorrow. Even if we start rebounding tomorrow, that'll still be love. The 415 for June. You feel me? That'll still be love. Cause I think I got 430 and 430 and 415, I think. 2023, 2024, you're going to be very safe. Yeah. I ain't worried about those at all. Cause I got them at the low. I got them down here at the low. The market ain't gonna fall forever. You feel me? I got them at the low. I bought the time. 414 on SPX was, that was the weekly fair value gap. Okay, appreciate that. I was looking for it. Nah, man, I'm just doing for Fort Lauderdale, Florida, man. I don't know why y'all on this live right now. You hear me? As the KG, as the market comes down, are you scaling in at lower strikes or averaging down? Oh, no. I don't never average down in the same one. When I'm scaling in, I get a different strike closer to the money. I get a different strike. I don't scale. I don't average down no more. I only average up. Like when the market start bumping back up, once we start going up, you know what I'm saying? On the drawback, on the drawback, once we get like, let me show the screen. Right? So I'm gonna show the screen here. So I done deployed like pretty much all my money for my over a year swings, right? So I'm moving a little bit of money I got left in there into like some of the other designated areas. So when we bounce back, boom. When we come up here, like say we come up here and clear this fair value gap right here, get this fair value gap, and we start pulling back. When we start pulling back here, then I would average up into one of my 6-month positions. You know what I'm saying? But like when we falling down here, the 6-month position, like if I got a 3-month position or a 6-month position, how we fell today, I wouldn't buy another 430 strike. Like I bought a 430 strike? I don't want to lie to y'all. Let me look and see. I know I'm getting long-winded on this question, but I don't want to lie to y'all. All right, so Qs. Okay, I got a 315 on the Qs. The charts look similar. Let me go to the Qs real quick. So 315 on the Qs, right? So here we go. I bought a 315. We at 298 right now on the Qs. We closed at 297, right? So I got a 315 on the Qs for June 17th, right? Let's just say next week we get up to above this high right here, above this swing high right here at 330, right? And then we pull back down to 320, right? If we pull back down to 320, then I would get another 315. Even though that's too close, like just say if that was 6 months out, we pull back, I would scale up into that position. But since we fell down here today, I wouldn't have got another 315. If I was going to buy something on the Qs, I probably would have got a 305 or something like that, depending on what the math gave me. You know what I'm saying? Depending on what the math gave me. 297 plus 2%. 305. I would have got a 305. Yeah. All right. I know I went long-winded on that, but Lil Timmy doesn't know how to do it. I know he don't, Boogie. You still put that shirt on. You just bought it. What level of percent is that where you said you would be concerned if we go there? Spy lean, where you at? I'm sorry, I said here. I ain't say the level. So the lows, if we take these lows out from March 25th, that low is 383.90. If we close below 383.90, you know what I'm saying? Anytime this month, anytime in the foreseeable future, if we close below that, what I said that was, I forgot already. 390. If we close below 390, no, 383. If we close below 383, was it 383? No, I'm looking at the wrong lows. Yeah, 383. If we close below 383, I get worried. Because if we close below 383, this right here in Tim Rogers' mind, this is too close to this to not want that. If I come run this, I definitely want to run that. And if I run that, I definitely, you see, then we, it's down here because all these lows are very, very close. So this right here, this need to be where we was going and going back up. Because we start getting up under these lows, that's when I'm concerned. And if we get down to 383, let's see what that percentage would be off the high. What would that percentage be off the high? That's close enough for government work. 20%. 20% off the high. That'll be 20% off the high. Bear market territory. Official bear market territory. All right. Y'all got anything else? What I say? Okay, because some of my leaps hurt from when I got them earlier. Was debating on averaging down or getting. Yeah, I always go close to strike. I being stop averaging down. I don't. Man, boy, you know I don't fool. Man, get out of here. I thought that was somebody asking a real question. I thought that was somebody asking a real question. Yeah. I appreciate y'all for pulling up, man. I appreciate y'all for tapping in. I appreciate y'all for subscribing. I appreciate y'all for sharing it with a cousin. I appreciate y'all for pulling up and buying. This is my throwback Stocks to Freedom shirt that I made for myself. You know what I'm saying? I made this for myself. Stocks to Freedom, baby. Shout out my sister Kiki Williams. I made this for myself. That's why you see the trade, what you see in my store. Cause I made this. I ain't steal nobody ideas. Hey, hey man, that's all I got. Anybody got anything they want to share? Anybody wanna pull up? Yeah, I put the link in there. If anybody wanna pull up, share something. If anybody wanna pull up, act something. We've been on here for 36 minutes. We've been on for 36 minutes. I give it a little bit more time. What I said? Baby, you still on here? You see anything else that I missed? All right, man. I don't see nobody popping in. I give it about another minute. I already said what I want to see. I shout out my family, man. I already said shout out Kiki Williams. Shout out Draco Boyd, JD, Larry, all of the A team, the A squad. I said A team, all of the A squad. Shout out A squad. The homeboy Boyd, Draco, all of, I saw last week they were sharing some links. Y'all check out the A squad, man. They be trading live on Fridays. Get at Boyd, Nolan Boyd, on IG. Boyd 87, I think it is on IG. Get at Draco, Finance on Fleek. Get at her. Get at Briscoe. Get at Larry. Coach Larry. I don't know what Coach Larry. I don't know what Larry IG is. But yeah, get at them A squad. Y'all hit the like button. Appreciate that. Kashaya. Y'all hit the like button. Get at y'all already know what it is. The Spider Gang. Y'all hit the stove, the new TLI.com. Y'all support Lex. Shopwealthwalks.com. Support Lex. I got my Wealth Walk t-shirt in the other day. Y'all saw it. Get at who else? Get at who else can I plug? I don't know. Ain't nobody pulling up in my brain cramping right now. The new TLI.com, Shop Spider Gang. I appreciate y'all. See y'all tomorrow to do the price action recap again. We gonna make this a normal thing every day. It's either gonna be 6 or 6:30, depending on if I'm, you know what I'm saying, big. Tranisha, I ain't seeing you all day. How you doing? Again, I said it Friday, but I say it again today to all the mothers out there. Happy Mother's Day, happy belated Mother Day. You know what I'm saying? Especially my sisters. If it wasn't for a strong black woman, I wouldn't be the man that I am today. I tried to take out and show her how much I appreciate her yesterday. And then my phenomenal wife, we raising, but I think they like her more than they like me. So I just say she raising two phenomenal black men. And I appreciate y'all, man. Hey, this world wouldn't be the same without these beautiful black women in it. I'm starting to get sappy, so I'm going to get up out of here. Gone.